You know, when we was little, your mom say, look, watch your tone. The way that you say things matter to people. That's a message. That is a message, because a lot of times it's not about our message. It's about our delivery that really matters the most. So while I was cleaning last week for Thanksgiving, I found an old fortune cookie message. And if you know me, you know that I save fortune cookie messages that resonate with me. This is an old one, and it might speak to you too. Let's see if it'll focus. No. Oh, there we go. The issue isn't what you're saying mostly, it's the way. And if that ain't the truth, it ain't the truth. How we say things to people really make the difference. So it's not necessarily the message, but it's the delivery of that message. And it really plays a huge role in how you communicate with others. How you deliver a message is so key. I can't stress it enough for myself, because I know when I'm saying things in a condescending way, in a sarcastic way, in a way that people probably won't receive it. But at the moment, I'm not giving a care in the world to say it nicely. But we have to consider what we're saying and how we're saying it and how we want people to receive us, right? So it makes me think about a time when I was in the streets of Philadelphia, and I was in the wrong. I must admit, I was in the wrong. However, the way that the person responded made me respond in a certain way. I should have known better. It was terrible. I will say that the incident was not a nice one. But again, if my delivery was a little bit better, the situation would have been better. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. We've all been there. We've all had situations where we have had arguments or ran into people who were combative or whatever it was. At some point in our lives, we've had those types of tough conversations with strangers, with relatives, with friends. It has happened. But I'm here to say that now that we know better, we're going to do better, right? So when I read this, I was like, you know what? I need to do better in my communication. It's the way that I'm saying things that matter, especially with children. Oh my goodness, my little 6 and 8-year-olds, you know, they're just learning the world. I can't talk to them the way that I would talk to somebody 30 years old. It's the way that you have to relay the message that matters the most. And it's a life lesson, basically. It's something that we have to learn on a regular basis when we run into strangers or whoever we are talking to at that moment, on how we have to talk to them. We have to cater to people differently. You might have a speaking engagement and you're talking to 500 people, but every single person is going to receive your message differently. They might hear one thing, take it in as another. Somebody else might have heard it this way when you said it. The inflection or the way that you said something in your voice, inflection. Can I get my words right today? The tone. You know, when we was little, your mom said, look, watch your tone. The way that you say things matter to people. I'm not going to do a song today, but my kids used to do the sturdy dance to this song. I think it was NLE Chopper. And in the song, he says, little baby something, you know you was wrong. You lying, watch your tone. Again, watch your tone. Songs just be popping in my head. I just can't help it. You know what? I'm not even going to say I'm sorry. It's the way it is. Be prepared. Every time that I think of a song, I'm going to say it. But yeah, back to it's the way you say it and not what you necessarily said that makes the difference. So the way that we talk to one another should be with respect. The way that we talk to one another should be in kindness. Even though we have those tough conversations, we still have to make sure that we're being respectful and that we are talking in a tone that is receptive to that person. I'm telling you, people have different filters in their minds because of the way that they've been brought up, their life experience, their education level. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't think the same way. So we have to talk to people where they are. We have to expect to receive their communication back from where they are. You know, I'm getting all of this from this little fortune cookie. I don't even have my notepad today. But I saw it and I was like, you know what? I need to speak on it. Oops, I dropped it. Hold on. Yep. So I'm just like, you know, I saw it and I want to speak on it. And here I am speaking on it now. But it's definitely the way that we say things to people that make the difference on how they receive your message, how they filter it through their brain and their own experience, and how they internalize it, and then what they give back to you. It's all based on the way that they receive that message, and it's all based on the way that you give your message to them. So just make sure that you are contemplating a little bit longer sometimes. And I know it's frustrating when you say a thing and somebody misconstrues it or they twist it to whatever else that they think it is. That can be so frustrating, and you did not feel that certain way. But you have to understand that everybody is on a different level. Everybody's an individual, and the way that they filter your communication is going to be totally different from the next person. The next person might be spot on with the way that you think. You just never know. So I just wanted to share that. I thought it was interesting when I saw it, and I hope you can take it all in, communicate a little bit better with whoever you meet today, tomorrow, and your family members that you talk to on a regular basis and your friends. Everybody views communication a little bit differently, even if you have a positive message. So I just wanted to share that little message, since it is a little message. And I want to say that I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video.